wire. Hold, chains, hold.
Compa Peso, hay algo que le quiero decir a esa morra que está ahí. Tú eres un 10, pero sigues con ese tipo
que no te llega ni a los pies y ni parece tu tipo.
Muchas fotos de vacaciones por allá en Tulum, pero sé que tu cora no te hace turum. Bebé, estabas perdiendo el tiempo. Qué bueno que llegue a tiempo.
Baby, a mí lo que me faltaba eras tú. Tú eres la que hay en el menú. Dile que se despida, que ya tú estás convencida.
Baby, a mí...
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And it's match day 1 in the 2024 UEFA European Championship. It's Portugal, and they take on Czechia.
Well, you have to be consistent in these group games. You can't afford to have an off day, otherwise you're out the running before you know it. Anticipating a really good game, though, Derek. Hope we're not disappointed.
Patrick Schick! But into the keeper's gloves. Well, I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I always think it's fascinating to dissect Portugal ahead of a big international tournament. Euro winners back in 2016, beaten finalists in 2004 when they lost against Greece. How about this incarnation of Portugal? How well equipped might they be to win it all?
Well, what I like about Portugal is they've got attacking quality all over the front area. When they do get the ball into the final third, they get crosses into the box, they've got players that can attack it, but they're also good defensively. They're well organised, they're difficult to beat, so I think they can have a very good tournament here.
Given his magnificent form, then there's every reason to believe that Cristiano Ronaldo will make an impact here.
Well, Derek, we know he can score goals in many different ways, but I think he's at his most dangerous when he's running with the ball and hitting his shots with power. It's almost unstoppable for the goalkeeper. That's what makes him a great finisher.
Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. That is how to apply the pressure. Palinha. Might work out. And could it be Cristiano Ronaldo? Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
They favoured a short one here. Firing it in. Shot blocked, but still alive. Successfully cut out. Leal. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Schick. Read it well. what can they do to stop him running at them? But really sticking to their task defensively. Rafael Leao. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, he's blocked it! Well, maybe scope for Portugal to add to their lead with this set piece. And time for the change now. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Antonin Barak. Schick. Well, great read there to intercept. Leao. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good use of advantage. Schick. Creative look about this. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Portugal finding space on the wing. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Not a great pass. Andre Linger. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, a more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo in the first half, Stuart.
Well, he's been the difference between the two sides, and not just because of his goal, but his general play has been really good. Maybe he could have been a bit more clinical in front of goal, if I was being picky.
And so the match is underway. So, into the second half here, Portugal with the advantage, but absolutely no room for complacency. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Very clear who got the last touch, so a corner coming up. And taken short. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, no damage done. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And they will make the change now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he failed to get it away properly. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? So a throw in here. Martin Vitic. Tomasz Souček. Kuchta. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Flojek. And he's in. It's come off the keeper. Not a time for cool heads. Portugal being afforded too much space here. But really sticking to their task defensively. It's a promising move from Portugal. Ronaldo! Brilliant save. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Putting all their energies into winning back possession. Kufta. Sheik with it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Leao. Now veering in field. Determined defending. Oh, is he going to be punished here? And a goal! It is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They're playing some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. He's in with a chance. Really had to make that save to give them a chance.
Well, great save, but now they have to create a chance of their own. Not long left now.
Elects to go short. Has eyes for goal. And a fine piece of goalkeeping which keeps their hopes alive.
Well, you're right, that keeps them in it, but can they find an equaliser? They need some urgency in their play.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Shown inside. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. And a simple clearance, a good one. And danger averted. Well read. Needs an accurate cross. Jota. Reading it well. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And the final whistle here. A real sense of feel-good in the Portuguese camp on the back of this victory, Stuart.
It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And it should be a big test for both countries. This their second game at the Euros. It's Turkey up against Portugal.
Well, Derek, they can only focus on this game and get the 3 points here, and then hope the other result goes their way. Of course it's hard, but they have to concentrate on playing well here.
So we can check on the lineup today.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated. And
a chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Well, Portugal might be onto something. Ronaldo at the ready. Still alive. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Leao. Oh, the threat is there. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, not the best clearance. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors on this occasion. Stuart, can they secure their place in the knockout stages?
Well, they'll need a little help from elsewhere if they're to go through today. But all they can do is focus on this game and get the 3 points.
And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And he's fired over the corner. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. So back underway, having conceded. Let's find out if Portugal can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. Space afforded him. And space to cross it. And the shot. It was on its way in. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. He has teammates around him. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh dear, oh dear. Opportunity squandered, Stuart.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You don't get too many better than that.
And given away. Silva. Ronaldo. The delivery. And he knows he must thump it away. Cenk Tosun. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Ronaldo. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Yazici. Well, showing good vision. And a difficult ball to control, in fairness. And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. Ronaldo. Good-looking cross. And in the end, no damage done. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. And the contest begins. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Rafael Leao. Will he play it in? Happy to take on the shot. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, just look at this. Magnificent agility, perfect timing and great connection. What a goal that is.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. A poor cross, all things considered. Marvellous anticipation. And he could be in proper trouble here. Promising sequence. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Takes on the shot. Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
A bit of running room now on the wing. But they dealt with the threat posed. Incisive pass. He's in position. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper.
Well, as the stats tell us, they just haven't created enough chances. They need to get the ball into wide areas, get crosses into the box, and then get their front players attacking the ball.
Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
Well, Dirk, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
"20 minutes to go. Jota. Leao. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Attacking with vigour. The cross is on. Is it going to be? And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Unable to keep the ball. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Breaking at pace. Kukçu. And Cenk Tosun. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Kukçu. In a decent position now. Options in the middle. Has eyes for goal. No problems for the keeper. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was possible.
It's like, I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough.